Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Ivan and let's get right into it. NVDA Corporation, without a doubt, one of the most highly anticipated earnings reports of this quarter, and that's saying a lot because there's been a lot of highly anticipated earnings this quarter. Tesla, UPS, just to name a few, and they all rocketed. Carvana was really good, but NVIDIA has the potential to blow them all out of the water. Now, if you have had trouble before trading NVIDIA or you're a little nervous about earnings, this is the video for you. If you are wondering what makes me qualified to talk about NVIDIA, I've been investing in NVIDIA since 2015 and trading NVIDIA since 2015. And I've also helped my sister turn an initial investment of $388 into what is now more than $4,200. So please stick with me, and together we're gonna make a lot of money off of this stock. All right, let's get right into it. So right now I'm looking at the daily chart, and I'm gonna zoom out a little bit more so that you could see that it's had a really great run this year. We had the stock split earlier this year, which was a 10 for 1, so that's why the stock is $145 right now. It was previously $1,000, but as we can see, and I'm really gonna take it from the last earnings that we had onto now. The market has been super hot right now. So like I stated previously, when Tesla had earnings, that was really good. UPS, Carvana, those were really good earnings. So NVIDIA, it doesn't even really need to have the greatest earnings in the world for the stock to go up. It could be an okay earnings report, but in my opinion, what's going to be really key is going to be the guidance. If they guide higher, so if they say, hey, we're going to sell way more microchips next quarter than we think, this stock could go absolutely crazy. And so some levels, some key prices to keep in mind, as you can already see, I have $149.95 marked out. The whole number would be 150. If we get above that with the crazy earnings report and then it comes back down to 150, that would be your dip buy. That would be my dip buy price, and that's the one that I would recommend to you. If we have a not so good earnings, So last quarter, we had a not so good earnings and it actually dipped below 117.31, and that ended up causing a temporary rout in the stock. So volatility and the earnings reports that cause the volatility bring a good opportunity for you to make some money regardless of whether the stock goes up or if the stock goes down. So you really got to keep those key price points in mind. And so you could steal my price points. My key levels right now are 150, 152.14. So also if it rips really heavy and it comes down to either 152 or 150, those two are good dip buying opportunities. If the earnings aren't good and the guidance isn't good and it comes to below 140 and 55 cents, I would really look at that. Just like last quarter, that was support, and then boom, it dipped down and really sold off after that. So if we have a not so good earnings report and it tries to hold this 140 but can't hold it and then slips lower, that's going to be bam, that's going to be your opportunity to short it. I would recommend buying put options on it because it's a great way to access the short without having to actually go through having to borrow shares and doing all that mess with shorting the stock. So with that in mind, I want to look at the daily right now. So we still haven't reported on the earnings, but as you can see, as I have alluded to, the dip has been getting bought up. So today we sold off, the dip got bought. Sold off, the dip got bought. So the market in general, and I'm going to flip over the S&P 500 real quick. Something similar happened also where stocks opened, they tried to go higher, couldn't go higher, sold off pretty heavy. I was looking at this 586 as a good dip buying opportunity, but I didn't take it because it rejected it savagely, right? Like it went up lower by a lot. And then it ended up recovering at 585, well, technically 584 and some change, and then ripped higher for the rest of the day. And right now we're sitting at $5.89. So that would have been a good trade if I had taken it, and there was multiple opportunities to take it. Unfortunately, I didn't take it. I got kind of busy later on in the day, and I just didn't have an opportunity to buy. Also, too, I didn't want to buy because I wanted to see what NVIDIA earnings are like. So we currently have recaptured $145 per share, which I think is really important going forward. Like I said, we could use that as a launch pad depending on if the earnings are good, depending on if the guidance is good. That's a positive sign, and we could go much higher after that. So with that in mind, those are my 2 recommendations. If you need more help with this is something that I'm really passionate about. This is something that I know for a fact I can help you with. Please check out my Calendly link in the description. Book a call with me. It's free. We're going to go through it together. We're going to get better together. And I hope that you enjoyed this quick video, and I hope that you make a lot of money on NVIDIA. Thank you. Bye.